Stephen Allen Music.
That's how we do it.
Okay, so first things first, Sour already knew what beat he wanted to start working on. So we're gonna play from top to bottom, and then he's gonna start writing, or he's gonna start telling me his ideas first, or what he's about to do, what he wants to do, what the direction is gonna be, so that I know how to record them, and then we're going from there. So, pro tip, stand where you're gonna stand.
Okay.
You want the artist right about there, y'all. You don't have to be straight all on the pop filter if you don't need to be. Now, if you always get the levels and get a couple tries. If you don't have a lot of microphones, it's good to play around with microphone placement. I only have one microphone, so we have to use what we got. So, if I don't get enough bass in his voice, I'm gonna tell him to stand closer. We're gonna play around. Just to let you know. Second pro tip. If he's yelling, it means his headphones are too loud. Or if he's too quiet, the opposite. He might not be able to hear himself enough. So, in Pro Tools, I can just turn his vocals up in his headphones so that he can hear himself. Pro tip. That's all I'm gonna give y'all.
Do you remember? Left me high and dry. Do you remember? Left me hanging. Do you remember? Kept down me. Do you remember?
Alright, so you don't hear nothing else? Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay. We can move on for now. So go ahead and move the hooks.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Sour finished recording the hook. I already applied the hooks. So now he's gonna work on writing his verses. This record's got 3 verses, and it's 3 verses at 8 bars a piece because of the tempo is 65 BPM. So there's only enough space for 8 bar verses because of the tempo. Because timing is everything. You want to get to the hook as fast as possible. So having it linger on too long is not a good idea. So just watch them write. Alright. So Sour finished just finished recording his second verse, right? 2 things you can do right now. 1, you always play the verse back. Always play every part that you complete, you always play it back. What else you can also do is play it back from the top and play it all the way through, just to see and always check how the flow of the track is going. So what do you want to do? You want to just listen to the verse and move on, or do you want to listen to all of it?
Listen to all so far.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I personally do both. Like, I'll check, make sure I don't hear any screw ups in my verse, because hearing it multiple times just to double check and make sure, and then I just play from top to bottom. Like, I play the whole entire track top to bottom. So as it progress, it should be flowing, and that's the best advice. Nobody's gonna tell you that, but that is really the secret to making hit records. You gotta make sure it vibes all the way through. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work, y'all. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
No. Deuce of eyes. Whole bunch of lies. My. Come to light. Face. Plain sight. Nah. No. Ha ha.
Alright, so Sour just finished recording his third verse. So what we're about to do right now is we're about to play the record from top to bottom. If there's any obvious problems, we're gonna re-record those parts just to tighten up the record while he's here. I don't have to try to like be too creative during the mix to try to make things sound a certain way. He's right here. So if we hear something, or if I hear something, we'll just re-record those parts, or even add to the record. So it's not finished until the artist says so. So top to bottom, and then we out. This is the end of the session for today.